Okay? Kau nak pakai English, Melayu campur, boleh. Spanish tak boleh. French tak boleh. Okay? Kau kira kan aku punya hype man lah
Mestilah.
Hello, apa khabar semua? Kembali lagi dalam Tompok Unta. Nama saya Hairul Anwar.
Nama saya Azmi.
Nama saya Syafiq.
Okey, Alhamdulillah. Hari ni kita dah kirakan this past few week kita berturut-turut lah Hopefully lah, mudah-mudahan kita sentiasa konsisten lah.
Ya. Betul.
Okey, jadi hari ni kita ada tetamu yang apa ni, kirakan the previous one kita ada Manhunt. This week pun kita ada Manhunt juga.
Manhunt.
Tadi aku nampak dia bila masuk, wah ni bukan calon orang ni.
Ni bukan.
Belum buka pintu aku dah tahu dah. Itulah aku nilaikan orang daripada kasut dia.
Tapi kan anak aku buka pintu, terus dia tutup
balik. Saya nampak aku.
Sebab kau nampak.
Silap aku bawa barang, tapi aku tak bawa kat tangan aku. Aku kasih orang belakang tolong bawakan. Dia tutup balik cakap aku.
Yelah, kau datang gitu, tak beri salam, datang terus apa tu, dengar siapa.
Betul
tapi
lah.
aku cakap kita punya guest special lah kali ni Kita fly dia in tau.
Fly dia in.
Lepas dia captain. Kau pernah dengar captain kapal, Captain America.
Captain America.
Tapi kau pernah dengar tak
Captain bola. Bukan.
Captain bola.
Bukan.
Captain bola pakai armband.
Oh yes.
Kau pernah dengar Captain Roti?
Captain Roti aku belum lagi.
Tu first time aku pun dengar. Aku cakap, wah, Captain Roti.
Tapi aku quite
betulnya semangat dia.
Tapi
orang kata
aku
dia
semangat
punya
kena colour.
tak. Orang kata dia punya semangat orang puasa ni lain sikit.
Itulah.
Ya, betul.
Oh, ni dia puasa.
Ya, ada.
Dah buka pun.
Alhamdulillah, patutlah.
Tapi macam mana kawan kita handsome kan, yang tak ada kat sini sekarang kan. For I think korang tahu during kita punya first episode kan, handsome ada cakap kan kita punya direction kan. Kita cakap sikit lah direction dia. So direction kita bukan saja nak ikut kita punya tema agenda, which is the expats community outside of Singapore sharing their stories, but we want to offer a little more variety, a little more wider range.
Yes.
And also kita nak inject things like entertainment,
betul.
and also at the end of the day we want to share things that has more quality to the content.
Betul.
Just like kita punya kawan sini.
Betul. Tapi kalau entertainment, mudah-mudahan kita dapat menjadi satu iktibar lah. Tapi kalau setakat entertainment untuk membawang, tak nak lah. Kan, betul lah. Betul tak?
Kita bukan pacik-pacik bawang ya.
Betul lah, betul. Kita pacik-pacik lengkuas.
Tapi membawang tu yang orang suka.
Orang suka. Astagfirullah. Okey lah, aku tak nak delay lagi.
Okay.
Hari ni in the house kita ada Captain Roti Big House. Okay.
Welcome. Selamat datang.
Tapi aku confident kau punya IC bukan Captain Roti lah kan. Jadi apa kata kau kenalkan diri kau dulu.
Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oh, Alhamdulillah Muslim rupanya. Alhamdulillah. Ya, silakan.
Ya, nama saya Nur Fuad sebenarnya.
Nur Fuad.
Macam nama sama nama dengan arwahnya ya.
Ya, insyaAllah lah. Okay, yes.
Nama saya Nur Fuad, tapi lebih dikenali sebagai Captain Roti lah. This is actually my brand name.
Okay, your brand name.
Yeah, in Singapore.
Habis Big House tu kirakan kau punya surname lah kat belakang tu.
Last name.
Last name kau
Kena panggil Mr. Big House lah.
Mr. Big House lah.
Mr. Big House.
Okay. Jadi Fuad, kau cerita sikit kenapa, kita nama mesti ada banyak dia punya orang kata cerita belakang dia. Why not you share with us kenapa kau captain?
As in Captain Roti atau
Tak, captain. Kenapa nama captain?
Oh, okay. So actually cerita dia is I was previously a captain in the Singapore Armed Forces.
Singapore Armed Forces.
SAF lah.
SAF lah.
In the army. Yes.
Captain lah.
Captain lah.
Sabit tuan. Sabit spring. Yeah.
Kita orang bawahan je.
Yes.
Aku corporal je.
Corporal Kau lagi bawah aku bro. Tak lah.
Aku kau main socai tau.
Tak
Kau tahu.
Bukan. Tak ada. Syafiq ni orang dia baik je. Kau punya dessert tadi sedap. Anyway, okay. Jadi kau kirakan apa ni? So you were service, you doing your service in the army as a regular or NS man?
As a regular.
A regular.
Mesti lah regular. Kalau captain mesti
Captain
regular.
Oh yeah. Jadi kalau NS tak boleh, lepas reservist tak boleh tu
After reservist lah.
After
But
reservist.
Kalau
reservist-
doktor baru boleh.
Doktor ada captain.
Straight captain.
Straight captain.
Doktor. Yeah.
Kenapa tak jadi doktor terus? Tak lah. Tanya pula orang macam lah aku doktor. Okay guys. Jangan ketawa sangat.
Ini pun excited sangat.
Tu lah. Dia cakap orang tapi dia pun sama
Mari,
juga
mari.
lah.
Kau punya dessert tadi sedap.
Alhamdulillah. Power.
Dari kan malam Jumaat.
Oh.
Kalau malam Jumaat pun tak apply untuk aku lah. Okay.
Sabar ya bang.
Sabar. Okay. So how long have you been in service in the army?
Total about 6 to 7 years lah.
6 to 7 years.
Yes, correct.
Dari
And
tahun
what's your age?
My age is 36.
36.
Oh, 36.
Yeah, 36. So kira kan time NS dah sign on lah.
Betul sign on.
Okay.
Sign on. So I took out a scholarship from the SAF.
Right.
Pakai duit kita lah. Tak ada gurau.
Susah orang
Gurau cakap susah Stress. Okay. Tak ada
Dia
gurau.
nak interview ke? Nak interrogate ke?
Okay.
Kira kan graduate lah tadi.
Graduate.
Tak membazir lah duit awak.
Betul lah. Alhamdulillah. Cik baik graduate. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so after finish my studies, I went back to service in the army lah. For another 2 to 3 more years.
Okay. Which unit?
Last appointment was in OCS as a trainer and then as a staff officer.
Patut
Untuk
lah.
planning.
Patut berangkong.
So that means during
Banyak makan roti je lah.
during NS OCS they already offer you to become a trainer there.
What do you mean? No.
There was usually there's an interview, right?
Ada interview dulu.
Correct.
So after that then they will post you lah. Usually the route is quite standard. Lepas come back from studies akan jadi instructor dulu.
Kau tahu asal aku tanya pasal lah dulu bila kalau orang panggil kau for interview, they kind of like shortlist kau to become a trainer in OCS. Pasal aku jumpa tau dunia OC tau.
Jadi kau dapat the interview.
Aku dapat interview. Tapi kau tahu apa aku cakap dia OC aku tanya kan. So Azmi, what do you like about the apa nama dia? The apa tu yang Safety MI.
Oh, Safety MI.
Safety MI. What do you like? Why do you want to be a trainer in Safety MI? Kau tahu cakap apa? Because the facilities here good sir. I think the life here I think very good. Kena maki terus kena hantar pergi unit 3SR.
Jadi dia punya apa ni pelajaran ni kat sini apa? Jangan how do you structure your question in next time if in case anybody who wants to be a trainer in
Don't be too honest.
yes. Yes. If a politically right answer would be what?
Yes. Because I aspire to train the cadets.
Oh, to the cadets.
Yes.
Impart my knowledge.
Impart my
Bukannya nak relax Jack dah main con.
Okay. Tak semua orang gitu.
Itulah. Officer kan pun dapat paling yang standard, yang paling baik lah. Kira top lah kat SFTMI tu.
Okay, jadi kau dekat sana selama 6 tahun dekat SAF. Then after that you do your training. I mean you train people over there. So that's how you actually gain your experience in apa ni, imparting knowledge lah.
That's right.
To people lah.
Yes.
Wah, kira kan kau on lah dulu mesti kilat ni
Alhamdulillah okey lah. Okey lah, boleh lah.
Kalau dah captain mesti lah kilat
Banyak lah.
Tapi most of the time dekat Safety MI as a instructor lah.
Most of the time, yes.
Okay.
Yes, instructor.
Tapi Safety MI pun ada cerita tu.
Tak adalah.
Tak ada alam.
Tak adalah.
Okay. Kalau kau sebagai trainer kan dekat apa ni OCS, you know, what are the things that kau paling ambil titik beratkan tentang latihan kat sana?
Kalau in terms of standard, they need to be consistent lah. Tak mau satu hari semangat wayang, lepas tu the next time round
Semangat Maggie lah kirakan.
Kira 5 minit punya lah. Dah angkat field pack, dah pakai helmet kan. Kira dah half past 6 punya standard lah.
6:30 lah.
So not showing your true more like your true colours are showing lah.
So you actually look at consistency lah.
Consistency more than intensity. Yeah.
Okay, that's good lah. Patut lah.
Look at you try to look out for the cadets that have potential lah.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Tapi kalau kat sana masa tu kau garang tak? Kau bila letak kau ni game face on, kira kan kau dah taruh kau punya apa ni? Kau punya
Camouflage
semua kau game face on macam mana?
Instructor tak pakai camo.
Sorry bro, Wah tak pakai baju hijau bro. Wah pakai baju biru bro.
Nasib baik aku ingat.
Wah MRTO bro. Transcom keluar macam UN bro. Kan? Okay, kira kan apa yang benda-benda yang kira kan kau garang lah. Kira kan nak tahu juga kau garang lah budak-budak.
Okay lah, kena tempat lah.
Kena tempat
Kalau
lah.
dishonest, tu nak kena punish lah. Definitely, dishonesty is number one. If you can be dishonest in any small matter, the large matter, you can't lead men lah. Senang kata. So that's why very particular about integrity.
Okay.
Consistency in terms of performance, because most of the time bila masuk semangat tau. But after some time your true colours will start to show. Then it just shows the quality that you actually have lah. The true person yang betul-betul bila diorang dah penat tu baru tengok dia punya the metal in that someone lah.
Kira kau dah shag gila kau punya mental.
Kira kau boleh continue tak? Kau boleh sabar tak dengan kau punya men? So that kind of
Tapi kalau kau tengok kau pernah train train potential officer saja. Tapi kalau macam sergeant semua kau ada train tak?
tak lah.
Tak ada.
OCS tak ada. OCS ni officer cadet je.
Okay, sebab aku tengok kawan-kawan aku yang sarjan diorang pun walaupun diorang bukan pangkat officer, tapi aku tengok diorang macam kirakan dia punya level of EQ tu tinggi tau.
Tak ada. During time aku don't know whether your time, but there are also specialists that crossover to become officers.
The top few of them lah.
Correct.
Top few of them.
Sekarang semua yang dulu that was daripada BMT kan diorang interview the kira kau top of the platoon ke top of the company kau confirm masuk OCS kan.
Yes.
But now it's still the same or everyone goes through suspect training first and then
No,
never.
For BMT tengok what kind of batch they will definitely most likely tengok what
Education also.
Education very important. So they will select from that pool and then tengok from the specialist side the top few percentage of from suspect. Now it's called not suspect anymore lah.
Bukan suspect lagi.
It's called specialist cadet school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enough about NS lah.
Last question. Alang-alang aku tengah bohong dengan Captain hari ni. Aku nak tanya juga. Okay, kenapa selalunya macam army diorang absorb more office dia boleh jadi officer unlike macam kalau kau dari polis. Pada aku punya batch 129 take yang diorang absorb jadi officer probably one or two from whole
Okay, kau nak tahu aku boleh kasih kau satu story lah.
Okay, kasih.
Ini pun story pun aku.
Okay.
During BMT kan, kita pergi buat apa sit test.
Apa tu sit test?
Situational test lah. Where dorang test kau and on individual basis and to see whether you have the potential to become an officer. Terus aku pun kena interview lagi. And aku pun kena interview lagi. And terus dia tanya aku, so Azmi, do you want to go to OCS become a officer? Kau tahu apa cakap? Sir, can you send me to police become an SPI?
Tak dapat.
Boleh memilih.
Sebab tu aku that actually supports my question because of answers like this. How can they only take one officer from the whole cohort to become officer in the police, and the rest all absorbed from probably from army. You get what I mean? But anyway, that is a system, something that we cannot change. Tapi insyaAllah lah, in the future, mudah-mudahan lah, Okay, then after that, when you started baking on your side as a passion when you're in the army or what?
No lah.
Oh no.
Throughout my whole career in the army, never ever step in the kitchen.
Never step in the kitchen.
Tak pernah bake, tak pernah apa-apa lah.
Wow.
Kira kan masak nasi pun kau tak pernah, kau manja kau Semua ambil daripada kantinnya.
Ration.
Tak lama masak Maggi.
Maggi.
So baking ni is after everything. After I left the army.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a totally separate
So
thing.
how long is your service in the army?
About 6 to 7 years.
6 to 7 years.
And then after that you switch to?
After I left the army, then after that I did a full-time job for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, then before that full-time job was a part-time job. That was the time that I started baking.
Okay.
So 6-7 years in the army.
Yes.
Stable job.
Yes.
Why do you leave?
No choice. Because at the end of the day, when I spoke to my career manager, diorang tanya lah, I just asked, so what is going to be happen of me? Because at that point of time, I was diagnosed with cancer.
Oh,
Yes. Stage 4 cancer.
okay.
Stage 4.
Tu
Yes.
which part of your army career tu?
Kirakan after I finished my studies, I came back 2018 diagnosed with stage 4.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Yes. So at that point of time, after when I was diagnosed with cancer, treatment for about 1+ years thereabout, and then after that I left the army on my own accord. I
Okay.
decide to
Tapi
medically
bila
discharge.
kau dapat tahu kau menghidap?
So bila nak dapat tahu tu was quite a long period of time.
Okay.
Dalam jangka officially diagnosed December 2018. The symptoms start to show probably around October or even slightly earlier than that, September. The symptoms start to show when I was in service.
Like what?
Macam sakit pinggang,
Okay.
lower back pain lah.
Macam kat aku pun ada lower back pain.
Tu lah, lower back pain. So I mean normally lah, because we always exercise and go for outfit training. No one will diagnose that lower back pain is related to cancer.
Yeah.
So I just dismiss it away. Habis kadang-kadang demam, lemah, fatigue. Fatigue in a sense macam kau dah tak ada mood tau nak buat apa-apa. Macam just
Lemau
kira.
Lemau.
Tak, macam bangun pagi terus macam dah tak ada mood nak buat apa-apa. Penat. Habis asyik nak tidur. Kadang-kadang kalau duduk in a hall room ke apa nanti tertidur sendiri. That kind of fatigue tau. So then after that at the point of time, so I went to hospital lah to get an opinion. So when I went to hospital or when I told the symptoms to the doctor just said that this is probably just like sciatica or lower back pain or nerve problem lah.
Right.
Painkillers balik, get on with life lah kira senang kata.
Kira hospital bukan medical center
Hospital.
Okay.
Bukan MO. So I went to seek an opinion. A couple of times I had to go back to the hospital because of this kind of pain keep recurring.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, the service in the army still continue. Went to Brunei, came back, things got worse. Couldn't to a point that I can't carry out my daily functions tau.
Jadi
That
kau pergi Brunei kira kau training macam tu lah, pergi training angkat barang berat semua.
Angkat lah. So before pergi Brunei, diorang ada macam this conditional test tau. Kau nak kena fast march 16 click, 16 km fast march full battle order lah.
Wow.
To pass the test.
Yeah.
So march lah, sakit-sakit pun march lah because tak tahu pun at that point of time.
Wah, kau kira kan modern day punya Lieutenant Adnan lah siapa ni. Biar putih tulang jangan putih mata. Carry on ni.
Dia universal soldier.
Perlu rabak lah. Because your body tengah sakit kan. So the balance is try to relieve
Right.
water from your body tau. Kering lah. So kadang-kadang macam nak pingsan pun ada during the march. Tapi just at that point of time tak tahu. So just tunnel vision lah. Just go on lah. Apa nak kisah.
Habis makan je.
Makan lose total appetite loss. So throughout from October sampai December tak buat apa-apa makan tak betul. I lost 20 kilo. 20 plus kilo tau.
20 kilo.
Yeah.
3 months
From a good 80 plus kilo all the way until maybe below 60.
Then what about your friends? They see the difference in you?
Kalau yang hari-hari jumpa tak sangat lah. Because hari-hari dah nampak.
Yeah.
Tapi kalau yang dah lama tak jumpa, dorang ada komen sikit lah. But I just dismiss away. Macam
Right.
should be okay lah, normal.
Right.
Life still goes on ke apa. So at that point of time pun ada satu kali masuk hospital lah. Pasal doktor suspect pasal thyroid problem.
Okay.
Hyperthyroidism. So
Means what?
means macam thyroid kira macam your
Dekat leher tu.
dia macam your hormone
Yeah.
to regulate your hormone antibodies right. So diorang tengok macam swollen. So diorang admit, kasih ubat 1 week, discharge, carry on lagi. So things got worse. Then one fine day macam on and off fever lah. Kirakan at the start of the week sakit, 2 hari makan Panadol okay, lepas tu sakit lagi. For a couple of weeks macam gitu.
Couple of
Pergi acupuncture, pergi urut, macam-macam lah usaha. Pun tak guna juga. Sama juga problem dia juga. Demam, demam panas, tak boleh makan. Minum sampai to the extent minum air pun muntah balik.
Kau tak try apa ni orang cupping yang keluarkan darah tu?
Try. Acupuncture, cupping, semua try. Tak berguna juga.
Tapi tak ada rasa benda aneh ke bila macam darah tu keluar, tak ada?
Tak ada. I don't know lah.
Okay, kalau macam kau pergi kau punya blood test, you went to the hospital to check your lower back and then they just give you a painkiller and then keep looking. Dia tak buat ke blood test ke apa?
Kalau yang pasal thyroid, diorang check tu ada buat blood test. Cuma diorang tak test cancer markers.
Okay.
Yeah, because it is not macam a very conclusive thing to check for cancer markers.
Okay,
So
okay.
they
Tak ada
just
orang
check for-
suspect is like your symptoms don't seem
Yes,
to have
correct.
cancer.
So
Right?
when did they decide to do the test?
So there was one fine day, aku tengah baring kat sofa, tengah urut lah. Then on my stomach and my belly, my abdomen ada this bulging thing come out.
Okay.
It's actually a tumor lah.
Dah terkeluar ke tu?
Terkeluar.
Oh.
Like literally, ni wallah, my mum was the one who saw. So dia cakap, apa tu? Ni macam lain lah, macam aneh lah. So we went to the hospital again, tunjuk doktor. Doktor cakap, okay, come let's do a test. Tak payah blood test pun, ultrasound je. Ultrasound, doktor shift over yang dekat my liver area, dah nampak all the tumors dah berlambak kat sana. Yes. All the lesions.
Apa
the
benda tu
tumors.
apa terkeluar?
So the actually
A lump, is it?
The lump is not from my liver. The lump is from my lower back yang pain
Yeah.
pressing against my nerve, and from here all the way to the front.
Wah.
Oh,
Kira
jauh tu.
panjang lah.
Wah.
Yes, that was the size of the tumor, besar.
Wah.
Oh, daripada sini sampai sini.
Yes.
So
But
it's from
seriously,
so it's
tak bohong.
from the back.
From the back.
So
Sebab tu lower back pain.
So what is it called?
Is
The cancer.
so the cancer is called choriocarcinoma.
Kolo Casino.
Bukan kasino
Choriocarcinoma.
Kasino.
Choriocarcinoma. Carcinoma is basically anything cancerous lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Choriocarcinoma is dia actually penyakit perempuan.
Okay.
Dia something to do dengan the ovary lah, senang kata. So for men, it's called testicular choriocarcinoma. It occurs around 1 in our 1 million. Kat Singapore ada 4 cases saja. I'm one of them lah.
Macam yang apa yang basikal tu Armstrong apa?
Lance Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong.
Aku cakap Louis Armstrong tu penyanyi pula kan. Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Yeah,
So,
so-
that
Sorry.
Yeah, so when they diagnose me at that part, biasalah doktor cakap just calm down, jangan worry ke apa. But where got such thing, you
jangan
know?
worry saya.
Yeah.
Benda tu dah terkeluar.
Besar sih.
Yeah.
Yang kita
Daripada
tahu yang
belakang.
besar ni perut dia. Kalau benda lam keluar.
lain lah.
So the doctor actually tell you that this is a tumor, cancerous tumor.
They say they tak conclusively say on the spot.
Okay.
But after I requested for a shift from CGH pergi SGH, which is nearer to National Cancer Centre lah, basically.
Okay.
That's what made me shift. So then they did a biopsy. So they extract part of the tumor from my liver.
Okay.
And then they did a study, then found that it was cancerous lah. So then they say that, okay, now you have choriocarcinoma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to SGH lah. Thank you guys.
So shall we stop here? and
Okay,
then,
okay guys. Okay.
Because I want to know how he felt
Yeah.
when he
okay,
received the news that it's cancerous.
Yeah, okay. I think we should stop for a while lah. Tak perasan saya 24 minit. Okay guys,
Pasal
kembali
korang
lagi.
berbual pasal NS banyak sangat.
Okay, kembali lagi dalam episod seterusnya
Yeah,
bersama
yeah.
Captain Roti. So stay tuned.
Cerita NS bukan cerita pasal ni sekarang ni.
Yes.